Chosen ones, they did you dirty, but then tried to play victim. Spiritual awakening. God saw everything. Spiritual wisdom. The truth will always come to light, no matter how deeply it's buried. Welcome to Spiritual Wisdom. If you're here, know it's not by chance. Today, we delve into a subject that resonates deeply with those who have endured betrayal and false narratives. Chosen ones, when others wrong you, then flip the script to cast themselves as victims. It can feel like a dagger through the heart. But remember, God saw every lie, every manipulation, and every attempt to dim your light. This is your time to reclaim your strength, knowing divine justice is already at work. Have you ever been in a situation where someone tried to twist the truth to make themselves appear innocent? Share your experience in the comments below, and let's unite in supporting each other's journey to healing and light. Now, let's dive deeper into today's powerful message. Betrayal hits deep, especially when it's delivered by the hands of those we once trusted and cherished. That sting of deceit, watching someone you thought was an ally twist the narrative, can shake your spirit. It's even more jarring when they play the victim to justify their actions. But take heart, because God sees everything. Every hidden lie, every cruel scheme, every manipulation doesn't go unnoticed. Justice, even when it feels delayed, is in motion. Trust that divine timing works for your good, bringing balance and revelation when the moment is right. As a chosen one, your light is undeniable, often stirring envy or insecurity in others who haven't done the work to heal their own wounds. When betrayal comes knocking, know it's not about your shortcomings, but a reflection of the pain and shadows others carry. Their actions speak to their brokenness, not your worth. Holding this perspective empowers you, lifting the heavy burden of guilt or doubt that betrayal can leave behind. Not every dagger hurled your way deserves a response. True strength is shown in the power to rise above petty battles and accusations. When others try to tarnish your name or play the victim, resist the urge to fight on their terms. Trust that God's hand is moving behind the scenes, ensuring that truth and justice will prevail. Your persistence and resilience are your greatest weapons, unshakable qualities that baffle those who seek to harm you. Divine timing is always at play, bringing justice when it aligns with your highest good. Sometimes, the most powerful response is silence, allowing God and the universe to expose lies and bring truth to light. As you keep walking with integrity and faith, the webs spun around you will unravel, revealing the true nature of those who sought to deceive. You don't need to be the one to unmask them. Your focus is to rise, grow, and receive the blessings waiting for you on the other side. Betrayal, while painful, is a teacher that shapes your resilience, wisdom, and discernment. It helps you see who is meant to walk this journey with you and who is not. One day, you'll look back and understand how these trials stripped away what was holding you back and propelled you into your true power. So, keep trusting in divine timing and God's justice. Hold your head high and walk forward in light, knowing that nothing can extinguish what was meant to shine in you. If you're ready to release the pain and embrace your purpose, comment, "I walk in peace," to affirm your journey of strength and healing. Justice is on its way, and your light will never be dimmed. Those who sought to tear you down did so with meticulous intent, weaving lies and manipulating reality to cast shadows on your light. They painted themselves as victims, spinning elaborate tales that swayed the opinions of many, leaving you under scrutiny and questioning your own truth. In their desperation to control the narrative, they twisted every fact, every interaction, until it suited their purposes and won the sympathy of those around them. But in all their deceit, they overlooked one critical truth. God witnessed it all. No scheme, no manipulation, no carefully laid trap was hidden from the divine. Every falsehood they spun was seen, and nothing went unnoticed by the spiritual forces watching over you. The isolation they forced upon you was a heavy burden, a painful chapter of feeling cast aside and misunderstood. They pushed hard, hoping to break your spirit. But even in those darkest moments, you were never truly abandoned. This period of solitude became a crucible for your spiritual awakening. You uncovered a strength within yourself that was far greater than their lies. As you awakened, clarity poured in. You began seeing not only their intentions, but also their insecurities and fears, projected onto you as an attempt to mask their own darkness. Your spiritual journey sharpened your intuition, making you attuned to the energies and motives around you. It gave you the gift of discernment, helping you stand firmly in your truth. They wanted to diminish you, to keep you from shining brightly, because they feared your power. But the light within a chosen one cannot be extinguished by those who operate in darkness. What was meant to harm you has instead refined and empowered you, bringing forth wisdom, strength, and a deeper connection with your true self. Their betrayal was painful, yes, but it was also a tool of transformation, stripping away illusions and revealing those truly meant to walk this path with you. The lessons you learned from their treachery have become blessings, sharpening your instincts and revealing who deserves a place in your life. Every setback was a setup for your comeback, a step closer to realizing your divine purpose. As their facade begins to crumble, others will see the truth you've known all along. You've emerged as a force of resilience and integrity, unshakable in your purpose. Take heart, and know this. You were chosen for a reason far beyond their deception. Stand tall in your light, trust in the path you walk, and never allow their lies to dim the brilliance of who you truly are. If this resonates with your journey, like and share to inspire others who may need these words of strength and awakening. Your voice matters, and your support lights up the path for others. When people you once trusted twist the truth and weave tales to tarnish your name, it cuts deep. They were the ones you thought had your back, but as you grew and let your light shine, envy and insecurity took hold of them. Suddenly, they couldn't stand your growth and turned against you, isolating you through lies and malicious gossip. Worse yet, they positioned themselves as the victims, twisting the narrative to make it seem like you were the source of the conflict, leaving you feeling betrayed and questioning your own reality. But remember, every whisper of deceit, every cunning plan, and every smile that hid a knife in its back, none of it escaped notice. The higher power guiding your life, whatever you hold as sacred, saw every moment. This isn't just random pain, it's a profound step in your spiritual awakening. These people and situations are catalysts for your growth, teaching you discernment and showing you who is truly worthy of your trust and love. They challenge you to rise, to step into your wisdom and reclaim your self-worth. Instead of reacting to their games, stand firm. There's no need to justify yourself or engage in endless debates. Truth has a way of surfacing in its own time. By remaining grounded, true to your spirit, and steadfast in your values, you make a more powerful statement than words ever could. Let this experience refine your vision, fuel your drive, and connect you deeper with your own strength. You are on a path that rises above their schemes, a journey they can't diminish or touch. The people who truly see you, who matter, will recognize the truth beneath all the lies. Those who aim to harm you have unknowingly helped you become more resilient, more aware, and more authentic. Let their actions be a mirror, reminding you of what you choose not to become. Move forward with grace, knowing that darkness never hides forever. Everything will be revealed. This is a sacred moment of growth, a deeper call to embrace your purpose and trust the path you're walking. What is meant for you cannot be stolen or destroyed. If this message resonates with you, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Together, we'll walk this journey, learning, growing, and rising above all obstacles with strength and clarity. When those who wrong you twist the story to cast themselves as the victim, they weave a web of deception that can be deeply disheartening. This act stems from guilt and fear of exposure. Instead of confronting their wrongdoing, they manipulate reality to gain sympathy and deflect blame. Such tactics often ensnare those who don't know the full story, leading to confusion and sowing seeds of doubt. Yet no facade can escape the eyes of divine justice. Staying anchored to your truth becomes essential, even as lies swirl around you. Spirituality reminds us that challenges like these aren't meant to break us, but to strengthen our faith, wisdom, and patience. The false narratives of betrayers may gather momentum for a time, but like all illusions, they eventually collapse under the weight of truth. It is a test to remain calm and focused, trusting that divine justice will reveal all in due course. There is no need for retaliation. Maintaining your integrity is the most powerful testament of all, showcasing resilience and authenticity to those who seek the truth. While deceit may hold sway momentarily, it cannot endure. Peace and strength come from knowing that the universe aligns with justice and reveals it when the time is right. If this message resonated with you and has reminded you of the power of patience and divine timing, type "Truth Prevails" in the comments below. Support our journey as we explore more pathways to resilience, faith, and unwavering truth. Remember to like, subscribe, and join us for further spiritual insights. When people wrong you and then twist the narrative to make themselves appear as the victim, it can leave you feeling betrayed and disoriented. Yet rest assured, God sees all things clearly. The divine light penetrates every mask, every pretense. While they may deceive others or even themselves, they cannot hide from the truth seen by a higher power. These experiences often stem from the discomfort others feel in your spiritual growth. Your light may cast shadows on their unresolved insecurities, driving them to act from jealousy or fear. Take these moments not as mere trials, but as opportunities for transformation. Instead of dwelling on "why me?" consider what lesson is hidden within this. This shift turns pain into purpose, empowering you to use setbacks as stepping stones toward resilience and higher understanding. Every hardship carries the seeds of growth, pushing you to step into greater strength and authenticity. Remember, it is not your duty to expose or retaliate. Truth has its way of revealing itself in due time. Instead, stand firm, rooted in your values, and let your light shine. Establishing boundaries does not mean harboring bitterness. It is an act of self-respect, preserving your peace as you journey forward. When you focus on growth, healing, and radiating love despite adversity, you reflect a light that transforms not only yourself, but also the world around you. As the old wisdom goes, the truth sets you free, free to detach, free to elevate, and free to walk your path without the weight of past hurts. Trust in the divine justice that moves beyond what you can see and feel. Each experience molds you into who you are meant to become. Use these moments to build resilience, to find strength in your faith, and to embody the grace and love you seek in the world. You are not defined by the actions of others, but by your unwavering journey toward your higher purpose. Stay true to that calling, and let your story inspire others to rise above and shine. For more transformative insights, stay with spiritual wisdom together. We grow, heal, and ascend. When people wrong you, especially if you are among the chosen, their actions often stretch beyond a single act of betrayal. Their true aim may be to crush your spirit by isolating you from those you love. This goes deeper than simple hurt. It's a deliberate attempt to weaken the bonds that give you strength. Those who act this way are often consumed by their own insecurities, unable to cope with the radiance you bring, so they seek to darken your light instead of confronting their shadows. Betrayal from family or close friends leaves scars that cut to the core, because these bonds shape who we are. When someone attempts to sever these connections, it feels as if a part of your soul is being stripped away. However, this pain, while agonizing, reveals who is truly meant to journey with you. Not every person belongs on your path, and spirituality reminds us that such betrayal often clears the way for deeper clarity. These moments, painful as they are, fortify your spirit and unveil who truly stands beside you. In an effort to cover their misdeeds, some who hurt you will try to twist reality, painting themselves as the victim to avoid responsibility. This can leave you feeling as if the truth is blurred, but remember, what's hidden will always be revealed. Karma, or divine balance, never overlooks injustice. The energy they send out will eventually circle back to them. You don't need to lower yourself to seek revenge. As a chosen one, your light is magnetic, drawing in both those inspired by it and those who fear it. Even the wounds inflicted upon you serve a purpose, refining your strength, resilience, and purpose. Could it be that these painful experiences are molding you for even greater heights? Cultivating gratitude, even for the hard lessons, transforms the bitterness of betrayal into wisdom. Spirituality teaches us that every encounter has meaning, and betrayal, while painful, can reveal who truly values you. Harboring resentment only traps you, while releasing it brings true freedom. Letting go isn't a gift for them, it is liberation for yourself. If you have been hurt, allow yourself to feel it, but don't let it define you. Use that pain as fuel for growth and focus on the support that remains around you. Doing so opens pathways to new blessings and greater peace. If this resonates with you, comment, "I understand." If it doesn't quite reflect your experience, share by saying, "Not quite my view." Each step, each lesson shapes your journey and strengthens your spirit. In moments of betrayal, when others wrong us and then attempt to paint themselves as victims, it's easy to feel isolated and unseen. But remember this: God's watchful eyes never waver. Every act of deception, every whisper against you, and every ounce of pain you felt was witnessed by Him. During these challenging times, He draws closer, offering comfort and strength, wrapping you in a divine embrace that nothing can penetrate. The very moments meant to break you are often disguised as opportunities for you to rediscover your own power, revealing your resilience and reaffirming your worth through God's unshakable love. When betrayal rears its ugly head, it is a divine moment for reflection. God's purpose isn't to see you crushed, but refined and awakened. These trials forge a deeper connection to your true self, reminding you of your inherent strength and unique value. Viktor Frankl's words echo with profound truth here. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Each struggle invites us to transform and rise, guided by the unyielding faith that what is meant for us can never be taken away. While people may twist their stories to suit their narrative, know that the ultimate judge sees it all. God witnesses your perseverance, your struggles, and your true intentions. Sometimes He removes individuals from your life not to inflict pain, but to clear your path for something greater. What appears as a setback might be a divine setup, a nudge toward a purpose far grander than you can comprehend. In spirituality, nothing is ever wasted. Every experience, no matter how painful, contributes to the unfolding masterpiece of your life's purpose. Think back to moments when faith illuminated your path through darkness and betrayal. Remember how spirituality guided you to rise stronger and wiser. Each chapter, even the ones filled with tears, adds to the story of your journey toward your highest self. Trust that God has seen every heartbreak, every prayer, and every moment you doubted. He is guiding you to a destiny far more beautiful than anything you've imagined. Embrace every step, for it is all a part of His divine plan. Every betrayal you've faced became a stepping stone, shaping you into a vessel of strength and light. The scars left by others' deceit only deepened your resilience, transforming you into someone unbreakable. Those who attempted to tear you down underestimated the power within you. Instead of crumbling, you rose above, transcending their petty attempts to define your worth. While they twisted narratives and played the victim to mask their wrongdoings, you chose not to be confined by their deceit. You turned pain into purpose, their negativity into powerful motivation that propelled you forward on your divine journey. What they couldn't grasp is that your strength was never dependent on their validation. Your journey was always about discovering and standing firm in your true purpose. By overcoming their betrayal, you've moved beyond revenge and stepped into a realm of profound self-growth and spiritual alignment. Their actions were never a measure of your value. Instead, they were the catalysts that illuminated your inner strength and potential. Through these experiences, you've realized that no one can dim your light. It shines all the brighter against the shadows they tried to cast. This strength of yours isn't born of anger, but of the wisdom and compassion cultivated through hardship. You chose not to let their darkness consume you. Instead, you harnessed it, transforming pain into fuel for your spiritual ascension. Now you stand taller, your confidence unshakable, knowing that each setback only paved the way for your higher self to emerge. Trust in your path, hold steady to your truth, and never forget that your resilience is a gift that no betrayal can take away. In life, we often encounter moments when those who have hurt us, the deepest attempt to portray themselves as the victims. They twist facts and paint false pictures to gain sympathy, deflect blame, and escape the consequences of their actions. This kind of manipulation can feel like a dagger to the heart, especially when you carry the weight of the truth and bear the scars of their betrayal. Yet, in these moments, it's essential to remember that no deceit is hidden from divine sight. There is a higher justice at work, one that transcends the limits of human trickery and will bring the truth to light in its own time. One of the greatest challenges on the spiritual path is learning to let go of vengeance and the urge to constantly defend your honor. Trusting in divine justice is not a sign of surrender or passivity. It is a profound act of faith and wisdom. The universe operates with perfect balance, ensuring that every act, whether born of kindness or cruelty, yields a fitting outcome. Choosing to release your grip on anger and retribution allows you to preserve your peace, align with your true purpose, and maintain clarity of spirit. In this way, you move beyond the toxic cycle of revenge and remain connected to your higher self. Finding strength in difficult times is not easy. It demands resilience and patience. It is natural to crave immediate justice, especially when wronged. But real courage is found in waiting, in believing that divine timing is always right. Your pain is seen, your struggles are known, and every tear shed is counted. Those who inflict harm may feel triumphant for a time, but their victory is temporary. In the end, divine justice moves in ways that not only correct but elevate, transforming your pain into strength and growth. Focus on nurturing your own spirit and staying true to your path. Don't let resentment or anger poison your purpose. Surrender the need to retaliate and place your faith in a justice far greater than any earthly judgment. Move forward with confidence and grace, knowing that what was done in darkness will be revealed in light. If you resonate with this message, type "I trust divine justice" in the comments to reaffirm your faith and invite peace to fill your heart. Have you ever watched as those who wronged you spun a tale that painted themselves as the victim. For those on a path of spiritual awakening, this can cut especially deep. Yet such painful moments are not without purpose. They come bearing lessons in resilience, teaching us how to stand firm in our truth when the world around us seems determined to distort it. It's easy to feel overlooked when the story is twisted. But we must remember, God sees everything. Every word, every act of betrayal, every hidden agenda, none of it escapes his attention. This knowing offers solace. It reminds us that in the vast universe there is an unwavering eye on justice, a divine protector who ensures that truth and sincerity are never truly buried. As Dr. Maya Angelou once said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." In moments of trial, those who stand by you are no coincidence. They are placed there with intention, sent to lift you when the weight becomes too much to bear. These allies, whether they be a friend, a mentor, or even a kind stranger, are living reminders that God's hand is at work. When life feels like a door slammed shut, they are the windows through which light pours in, guiding your next steps. Every experience of betrayal sharpens and strengthens us. Challenges like these are catalysts, pushing us to shed our illusions and embrace our true strength. Think about the people who show up when you're down. Are you letting them help? Are you letting their support remind you that you don't have to walk alone? Being chosen often means facing storms meant to awaken your dormant potential. As Rumi so beautifully expressed, the wound is the place where the light enters you. What may seem like suffering is, in fact, a portal through which divine light floods in, illuminating the truth and guiding your way forward. And all masks fall. Those who try to manipulate and harm will be seen for what they are, as God's justice never falters. To walk the spiritual path means to emerge stronger, clearer, and more grateful, no matter how dark the road seemed. Have you felt the pain of betrayal or seen your truth questioned? You are not alone. Comment below, has your faith in divine justice brought you strength? If so, type, "I am stronger." If you're still seeking that light, type, "I am searching." Together, let's grow through every trial on this journey. When you walk a path chosen by God, trials are inevitable, and often they are unjust. There will be people who envy your purpose, who try to undermine your light, then turn around and claim victimhood themselves. Remember, nothing escapes God's sight. He sees every act of kindness you've given when others expected retaliation, every moment you chose faith over despair. These hardships are not designed to break you, but to elevate your spirit, sharpening your resolve and your connection to your divine purpose. To be chosen means to shine in a world that sometimes prefers the shadows. Those who attempt to drag you down reveal their own insecurities, not a reflection of your worth. Their actions speak of their battles, and while it may feel personal, it's often not. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. taught us that darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Your choice to continue standing in grace, to keep moving forward, isn't just strength, it's a beacon. It demonstrates that no amount of envy or bitterness can dim the spirit that God has set alight in you. These trials come bearing lessons. What has each obstacle shown you about perseverance, forgiveness, and releasing what no longer serves your journey? These challenges are molding you, making you capable of leading, healing, and inspiring others. Seeking revenge or approval from those who have wronged you only keeps you chained to their darkness. Instead, find peace within yourself. As Maya Angelou once said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." Spiritual growth teaches us that energy is everything. The way others act toward you reveals the battles within their own souls. By choosing compassion instead of anger, you heal yourself and may even spark a change in those who meant you harm. Transforming your pain into wisdom, betrayal into growth, turns you into a light for others who are struggling in darkness. Your resilience is a powerful message, proving that even the hardest trials can lead to transformation. Know that God walks with you through every challenge. Each battle strengthens your spirit and aligns you more closely with the blessings prepared for you. The validation you need isn't from this world. Your spirit already knows your path. As you continue, you will find your tribe, those who lift you up and reflect your light back to you. Trust in the divine plan, release the desire for revenge, and walk in faith. Remember, every hardship is a stepping stone on the path to your destiny. God sees your strength, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are chosen for greatness. Let nothing stand in your way. When someone wrongs you and then flips the script to play the victim, it can be infuriating. It feels unjust, as if deception holds all the cards, but in the grand scheme of things, this act is merely their reflection, revealing more about their character than it ever could about yours. The truth is like a seed. It may be buried in darkness for a time, but it is destined to grow and rise above. Those who live in deceit are sowing seeds of negativity that sooner or later become their reality. You, however, have the chance to grow wiser, stronger, and more resilient. Remember, nothing done in darkness stays hidden forever. God, the universe, or the higher power that watches over you, sees every injustice. Patience is not a sign of being forgotten, but a moment granted to you for growth, for healing, and for stepping into your power. While the world around you may applaud surface appearances and quick fixes, it's authenticity and inner strength that stand the test of time. Lies and manipulation may offer fleeting satisfaction to those who wield them, but your integrity roots you deeply, making you unshakable in storms. Keep walking your path of truth and transformation. As you rise above bitterness and keep your heart focused on what matters, you become a living testimony of resilience. This process isn't easy. It may even push you to your limits, but it shapes you into a beacon of light. Trust that the truth will emerge, revealing itself without you ever needing to fight for recognition. One day, you will stand tall, empowered, and at peace, while those who tried to break you wrestle with the weight of their own choices. Believe in justice, not as something delayed, but as something that always finds its way home. The strength you've gained and the light within you are already victories. So, ask yourself, will you continue to trust in the power of truth? If so, leave a comment below saying, "I stand in truth." Together we rise. Together we thrive. Your light and integrity will always outshine even the darkest attempts to dim them. When life turns harsh and others wrong you, pretending to be the victims of their own hurtful actions, it can feel as if justice is distant or hidden in shadow. But remember, God never blinks, nor misses a single detail. The silence you experience isn't abandonment. It's the calm before a greater shift. Every betrayal is seen, every injustice noted, and the response is woven patiently into the fabric of life. Spiritual justice works in ways that are subtle, yet profound. It doesn't require noise or haste. It flows steadily like a river, carving its path through stone over time, leading to balance and renewal. As you walk this path, patience is your greatest ally. The world often calls for immediate reactions, tempting you to seek revenge or demand instant validation. But true strength lies in restraint. Trusting that God's timing is perfect frees you from the heavy chains of bitterness and resentment. You'll witness those who sought to harm you appear to flourish momentarily, but every action releases energy that finds its way back. This isn't about retribution. It's the natural balance of the universe at work, ensuring that what is given is received in equal measure. By placing your faith in this balance, you preserve your energy for growth, wisdom, and peace. The journey to becoming your truest self isn't an easy road, but it's worth every trial. Challenges forge strength. Betrayal sharpens clarity, and adversity fuels purpose. Don't be trapped by the need for revenge or the desperation for others to recognize their wrongs. Instead, rise above by becoming someone they can never touch, a soul rooted in resilience, compassion, and divine purpose. Spiritual growth demands that we release the past while taking its lessons to heart. As the scales of life shift and those who have wronged you face the echoes of their actions, keep your heart open. Compassion, not contempt, transforms pain into power. Life's trials are not random. They are part of a masterful plan to build you up. When you reflect on these silent moments, you'll see that they were not void. They were periods of transformation, guiding you toward a deeper connection with the spiritual flow around you. If these words resonate with your spirit, pause now and write "I release" in the comments below. By doing this, you affirm your strength and faith in the slow, unstoppable unfolding of spiritual balance and growth. Let's walk forward together, embracing the quiet power of resilience, compassion, and unwavering faith. To conclude today's powerful message, remember this, chosen ones. While betrayal and deceit from those who twist the truth can cut deeply, you hold a light that no amount of manipulation can dim. When others play the victim, casting shadows on your truth, trust that God sees every hidden lie and every attempt to bring you down. This is your opportunity to rise above, fueled by resilience and faith, knowing divine justice moves in its own perfect time. Keep shining brightly and walk forward with strength and integrity. Have you faced moments when others tried to twist your story? Share your experience in the comments below. Together, let's support one another and keep growing on this path of spiritual awakening. If today's message resonated, like, share, and continue this journey with us at Spiritual Wisdom. Your light matters, and it's meant to shine.